Hello everyone, it's Saturday, February 3rd, 2024, and I'm going to be solving the New York Times Saturday crossword puzzle, which means it's probably going to be fairly difficult and longer, or take me longer, so let's just go ahead and get started here. Okay, what's on the up and up? Some wordplay going on here. Question mark, up and up. Let's just scan this a little bit. A little smoke, another question mark, a little smoke. So maybe a puff. Economy-based calculation for short. GDP, maybe. Lunar. Something. Evidence in a criminal case, maybe. Okay, and Greek word for knowledge. The study of knowledge, is it how you know things? Is it epistemology or So I'm not sure. A movie that's not expected to be a blockbuster. What's on the up and up? College assignment. A college assignment. A dorm, an essay paper. Dorm room, an essay. Something you get assigned. Pucker precipitators at a pub. Lime. So maybe lemon. Pucker precipitators. Maybe it's a lemon or a lime something. Lemon something. Lemon peel. Lemon wedge. Lime wedge. Maybe it's a lime wedge. Let's loose. Common Scandinavian man's name. Sven. Olaf. Otto. Sven. I feel like that's the most common one I can think of. College assignment. Take an unplanned trip. A trip, an unplanned trip. Maybe that's a vacation or a fall. And ball holder. Ball holder. It could be like a basketball, baseball, or it could be a prom, or a party, a dance. So who holds a ball? Take an unplanned trip. Let's loose. Endnote abbreviation, meaning same as before. Ibid? Aid in focusing. That could be a verb or a noun, an aid, or to aid. Whatevs. Whatevs. So maybe it's in quotes, maybe it's something I say like meh, or it could be meh. So that wouldn't work with lime wedge. What it's not in a saying. What it's not. Something it's not. If I could think of this one, this could fill in. Keep one's beginning goals modest. Under promise. That doesn't fit. Aim low. Set your sights. Keep one's beginning goals modest. It's not something that matters. It's not in an intimate way, in a way. Okay, I'm going to keep working around here. Nothing is coming to me. Classic symbol of purity and grace. Is it a dove? A white dove? That doesn't fit. Transmitter of audio programs. Programs spelt maybe in a British way. But that, yeah. Test drives. Panthers home. Carolina Panthers. It's capitalized. That could be a hidden capitalization. Let's go with Carolina Panthers, the NFL football team. Hopefully I'll have a fill here. Off. Maybe it's off, like it's turned off, or it's off kilter, or it's off base. Sir George, who conducted 999 Chicago Symphony concerts. Or Sir Georg. I don't know that. Gonna have to fill that in. Economy-based calculation for short. Could be something like GDP. Lunar. Something. Evidence in a criminal case, maybe. Greek word for knowledge. Something. Georg. Off. Take something off. It's less. What if it's less? A Greek word for knowledge. A lot of times they're going to end in like os, like pathos. That's not knowledge, but like that. Off. So could that be less? When you say less 10% or off. Let's see if that's going to fill in for me. Something steak, dish lightly seared on the outside and raw in the middle. Cannabis product sometimes found in granola. Hemp? Thinking of a 4-letter word that's a cannabis product. Could be hemp. Bring in. Reap. You know, I'm not making progress, so I think I need to start filling some of these in and see if I can make something come together here. I hope you all feel a little better about your Saturdays so far and make better progress than I am. Licenses, perhaps. Licenses. That could be a verb or a noun, plural noun. Cannabis with a high level of THC. One Way to Wonder. Korean model hitting the scene in 1999. Gently apply as concealer. Pat on, maybe? It's a plan. Mini crosswords. It may leave you speechless. They're not only human. Venue for many TV reruns. A venue for many TV reruns. Where do those get? What is this? Is this a state? Is this a channel, an acronym for a channel? Like ABC, NBC, TLC, Fox. I don't know. It's a plan. Starts with a P, maybe? Victor's Crow. I won. So the winner, the victor, what they crow, what they call out. Fixture on a frozen lake. Ice. Okay, so let's try this. Actor Damon Sr. or Damon Jr. Damon Wayans. Org that checks what you don't. Org that checks what you don't. IRS. What you don't check. They check what you don't check. People of the Iroquois Confederacy. Omahas. Fixture on a frozen lake. Major street in New York City or New Orleans. Major street in New York City or New Orleans. 5 letters. Highlighters of sorts. Let's say this is frozen, so it's gonna be ice, maybe. Fixture on a frozen lake. Fixture. An ice cap. Ice cap. Pass on a wing and a prayer. A pass. Hail Mary, I might have thought. Okay, so a pass on a wing and a prayer. I think that's going to be Hail Mary. That's the throw in football at the end where you just toss it up. Prefix with a second. Okay. I think that is going to be it. Fiddle with toy. Cap but not a hat. Cap. Okay, limit. And toy. Wow, can't believe I'm filling something in. Like zombies and some loves. I'm gonna say that's a G, like an ing word, so let's look here. It can be radiant or magnetic. Energy. Literary character whose name translates to no one. Nada, Nemo, Nero, Captain Nemo. I think that's probably it. And I recall that Finding Nemo was kind of a play on that. Compatriot. Something auto. What it's not in a saying. Another one of these. This was the same thing. Okay. What it's not in a saying. King Lear's middle daughter. Was that Regan? Sorry. Oops. Something orgery. Third grade groups. C teams, maybe, or B teams. Keep one's beginning goals modest. Canal Street, that's popular in New Orleans and New York. People of the Iroquois Confederacy. Oneida? That's what it is, I think. And that's going to be an A. That's Hail Mary. In an intimate way. Wait, like zombies and some loves. What are zombies and some loves? Something. Teeing. Damon Wayans. I feel like intying, auntie, but that doesn't make sense. An actor, Damon Wayans. I feel, but I can't figure out what this is. Like zombies and some loves. Fixture on a frozen lake. Ice something. Wonder if Oneida isn't right. Org that checks what you don't. Social Security Administration. Fixture on a frozen lake. There's something not quite right here. Okay, let's come back to that. In an intimate way. Oh, undying. Ice. Undying. An undying love. And that's Oneida with a D. Wayans. Ice. Ice hub. So what is that though? Ice, a fixture on a frozen lake. Okay, I'll still have to come to that. Why is that not coming to me? Ice hug. Ice hum. GSA, NSA. Isa, who created Awkward Black Girl. I don't know. Vegetable that's baked, fried, or roasted. Okra. Okay, I'm 18 minutes in. I have maybe 1/4 filled, and the rest was very hard for me. I'm not an expert, but just a regular guy trying to solve a puzzle on a Saturday with the rest of you. Compatriot. Something Kano. Iano or something. Keep one's beginning goals modest. What it's not in a saying. Shy steak. I haven't heard of that, but compatriot. Economize. Thrift. Shorten. You shorten something. You minimalize it when you economize it. Something. I feel like they're. Keep one's beginnings goals modest. Halley's Comet to some. Omen. Some might think that's an omen. internal lie detector, so to speak. Internal lie detector. So something that makes you feel like you're lying yourself or someone is lying. Or to lie down. So maybe it's the ear. That's something that detects that you're lying down or that you're lying. I wish I knew who created that. That would help. Okay, in an intimate way, in a way. Somethingly, ionally. I'm not seeing that. Keep one's beginning goals modest. Keep one's beginning goals modest. I feel like that's going to be a saying or a phrase. What it's not in a saying. There's a K there, so maybe preceding a K might be an N or a C. It could be a vowel, like an A, an R. So at this point, just trying to piece this together. Arrive with great hype. Whatevs. Movie that's not expected to be a blockbuster. What's on the up and up? On the up and up, meaning it's out front, it's honest, it's not hiding anything. A little smoke. A little smoke. A little smoke. Like a puff. A cigar, a cig. It could be cig. One's running the world per Beyonce. Girls? I don't know that. I don't know that lyric or that song, but I feel like that's what it would be. Sergei Org. That doesn't help. Let's see if the Emperor Tupac Amaru for one. Let's say that's Inca. And let's say that's Sig. And that's girls. Classic symbol of purity and grace. Angular movement. An angular movement. Movement, like a motion. Transmitter of audio programs. BBC Radio. So it was the British spelling here. Angular movements. Of purity and grace? Could that be unicorn? That doesn't... Oh, gnosis. Gnosis or gnosos. Evidence in a criminal case, maybe. Lunar. I'm still not... Yeah. Gnosos. That does sound right. Angular movement. Oh, Cubanism. Cubism. That's it. The art movement, where they use lots of squares and shapes. Test drives, trial runs. Evidence in a criminal case, maybe. Drinks. Lunar. Lunar. Do I have GDP right? Or is there something else there's some other acronym? No, it's K. Knossos. Or is it G? I think it's K. Knowledge. Something DK. Sergei Org, who conducted Chicago Symphony. I'm gonna look this up. I don't want to struggle with this anymore. So, Sergei Org, Chicago Symphony. Let's see. Salty. Okay. Okay, so it's evidence in a criminal case, maybe. Lunar module. Lunar module. Economy-based calculation for short. Okay, so evidence in a criminal case, maybe. I think I have everything right here. Gnosis. Is that Gnosis? I think that's... I don't think that's the word. Is it G? That is it. I suspected that you heard me suspect a G. Gnosis. Economy-based calculation. MP. So what's Prince? Evidence in a criminal case, maybe. Prince. Fingerprints. That just didn't come to me. I like that. MPG. And that's tricky. It made me think of some larger market, but it really stands for miles per gallon, which is more of a personal economy calculation. So yeah, that was going to be tough. And I'm frustrated that Gnosis didn't come to me right away. But I knew there was a silent letter in the front. So apparently my knowledge there was falling short. What it's not in a saying. Brain. So I've got a BR. Develop feelings for. Cries of sheer terror. Ba. So shearing. That's spelled like different than SHEER. So it's a sheer terror. So I suspect it has to do with play on words on shearing the wool off of lambs. So ba, maybe. BAAS. What it's not in a saying. Brawn. It's not brawn. Brawn. Economize. Develop feelings for. Take to. You take to something. Economize. Eternal lie detector. BS meter. Okay. So economize is to skimp. Okay, so you're cutting things short, you're being cheap. Compatriot. Okay, so brain. It's what it's not in a saying. It's not brain surgery. It's not brain surgery. Okay, that was clever. It's not brain surgery. Market. What it's not in a saying. Rocket science. It's not rocket science. Well, this puzzle was feeling like rocket science to me for a while here, and I still have a lot to fill in an intimate way, in a way. Keep one's beginning goals in mind. Start out. A compatriot. Someone, something. Start out. Simple. Carnally. Is this carnally? Yeah, carnally. Isa, Ray. Or is it? Yeah, Isa, Ray. Ray, Isa. As Isa, Ray. Start out small. Paisano. Is that ahi steak? So paisano. That's I don't know, Spanish for storm on the horizon, maybe. Certain clubhouse. A clubhouse. With an L. This is going to be with a vowel up front here. Licenses, perhaps. Would that be an S here? It may leave you speechless. Oh, is that okays? Like, you get okayed? Certain clubhouse. Elks Lodge. Okay, yeah, that works. You get the okay, you're licensed. So if you have okays, those are your licenses to do something. Storm on the horizon, maybe. Cannabis with a high level of THC. Hash? Could it be? Is that? Storm on the horizon, maybe. Cloud. Storm on the horizon. One way to wonder. Idly. You wonder idly. It may leave you speechless. Cannabis with a high level of THC. It may leave you speechless. Just piecing this together, if that's a Y. And that's an idly. And that's cloud something. Storm on the horizon. Maybe. Cloudy. A storm on the horizon might be a metaphor or a turn of phrase. Like there's cloudy sky. Okay. Cloudy sky. Gently apply. Okay, so something on. What is cannabis with a high level of THC? I know some people who might know this. It may leave you speechless. Shy something? Shyness. Shyness would leave you speechless. Mini crosswords. Okay, but this... Okay, the SDE, that's not gonna work. So I don't know if cloudy sky is right, and I feel like gently apply as a concealer. It'd be more like cloud. Let's something pat on, maybe. It's a plan. It's a plan. On it. We're on it. I don't know. Mini crosswords. They're not only human. They're not only human. Something eggs. Feeds. Venue for many TV reruns. Alright, so mini crosswords. Gently apply as a concealer. Pat on, dab on. You dab. Do you dab on a concealer? Is that cannabis with a high level of THC? Mush, hush. If this is indeed cloud. I thought it might have been hash. Korean model hitting the scene in 1999. I'm so tempted to just, if I get this crosser and I learn about this Korean model, it's gonna help me fill this in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Korean model hitting the scene. There it is. Let's see. Chiario. Okay, let's. Kush. Yeah, okay, idly. Pat on or dab on still. It's a plan. Mini crosswords. Tirade. You go on a tirade. That makes for mini crosswords. Venue for many TV reruns. TMC, the movie channel. They're not only human. Is that like cyborgs or things? Cloud. Storm on the horizon. Cloud bank. Let's see if this can fill in. You feed something, you stokes it. It's a plan. Okay, so it's a plan. TBS. They're not only human. It's a plan. Okay, it's TBS. But they're not only human. Oh, beings. A diet is a plan. They're not only human beings. Human beings. Tricky. Okay, one more corner. Getting there. Coming together. I've done a couple lookups. Oh, and I still have this bottom corner here. Ice Hub. Ice Hus. Ice Hut. That's what it is. They check what you don't. You don't check it to the plane, so they check it. Ice hut is, or if you're ice fishing. Okay, what's on the up and up? Movie that's not expected to be a blockbuster. Take an unplanned trip. Let's loose. End note abbreviation meaning same as before. I think that's ibid, but I don't know if I'm sure about that. I've honestly never really looked up what that meant, but I think that's Latin for something. Let me look up ibid, just so I know for sure. In the same place, same as before. That's probably it. In the same place. Same source but different page. Same as before. I think that's close enough. You would use it when you're repeating a previous reference. I'm going to go with that. Roots. Aid in focusing. Whatevs. Okay, maybe I've got enough here. Why do I have an L up here, though? That doesn't make sense. Or an M. Oh, no. Lime. I was thinking it was lime or... Lime bears. Bars. Lemon. Maybe I'm on the wrong track here, but I feel like I'm not. That. It's gotta be it. You pucker up when you have the sour. With some drinks, you begin with putting the lime or the lemon wedge in your mouth. I'm not a drinker, so I don't know. Whatevs. Lime beers? Could it just be beers? Is that a thing? Arrive with great hype. Come in hot. Aid in focusing. Lens. Okay. Meh. So, film. Yeah, so, okay, something film. Take an unplanned trip. Let's loose. No, this is not it. It's sour beers. Let's loose. Freeze. Okay, take roots. It's where you come from, on the up and up. What's on the up and up? Us. Movie that's not expected to be a blockbuster. Something film. Take an unplanned trip. Stumble? Fumble? I would have said it's stumble, but I like that kind of roots. Common Scandinavian man's name. Nils. Nils. Hans. It could be Hans or Nils. College assignment. Roomy. Let's go Nils here. So your roomie is who you get assigned in the dorms. And I was thinking about that when I first saw that clue, something dormitory related. Okay. What's on the up and up? Something seen? Scent? Ascent. Ascent. You're on the up and up. Ball holder. Ball holder. A tee. Like in golf. Fumble. Embeds. Root. Roots. You embed it. Roots. Oh, tumble. Art film. Okay, well, thanks for bearing with me. 4522 with several lookups. So, but I don't feel so bad about that. Saturdays are tough. They can be long sometimes. I've had much lower scores and speeds than that, but that was fun, and it came together nicely at the end. So hope you all have a great day, and good luck with your Saturday crossword puzzle. Have a good one.